Hey there, guys! As most of you know, I maintain a Twitch channel that I stream to 4 nights a week, and I also have a separate YouTube channel whose whole point is to be a dispensary for all of the Twitch streams. Once I put them on Twitch, Twitch will delete them after 7 days, so I upload them over to YouTube. I'm making this video because I just recently finished playing Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, and it is now available on the other's channel if you want to watch it. Now that I've told you it's there, let me tell you why you don't want to watch it. Okay, not quite, but there are a few differences I want you to know about before you go over there and are disappointed. Whenever I stream on Twitch, my priority is always to interact with you guys. As far as I'm concerned, that's the only reason to stream on Twitch. If I didn't want to interact with chat, I wouldn't be doing it live. And because of that, I end up having less time to really break the game down and try and figure out all the different things about it. I still do that, I still will analyze the plot, but it's not to the same level as when I, upload things over on this side. I know a lot of you, that's like your favorite aspect of my videos, so I wanted to be very upfront about that before you went over and watched. I don't want you to waste your time. The second thing to be aware of is that while this channel, I really will do a lot of things in order to try and make it a viewing experience that you'll enjoy. On the Twitch side, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to cut videos down. I don't have time to, cut out extra boss fights. I don't have time to, edit things down and, really distill the game down to its essence in order to make it a more enjoyable experience. So, because of that, when you go over there, you're going to have a 3.5 hour video with nothing cut from it. Again, I do it because people would not be able to see these games otherwise, because I will never post on this channel, I don't have time. So, be aware of that before you go in. Lastly, I want to let you know I will only ever make videos like this whenever a game is finished over there. I don't want to flood your inbox, I don't want to give you a whole bunch of videos. A lot of you don't care about streams, you don't like watching streams, and I totally get that. So, I'm not going to do a whole lot of these, but there are a lot of my viewers that, don't follow the Twitch side of things, and I at least want them to let them know, hey, this game exists now if you want to watch it. You'll only see one of these uploads per game, so be aware of that. So, rambling aside, let's go ahead and get to it. This is about the first 20-25 minutes of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to watch more, hit the links below. If you don't want to watch more, well, hey, there's that back button up in the corner. It's beckoning. See you guys. Actually want to play it, but I like it so far in that I have Googled stuff on it and I like its theme song. Yep, if I go into load, you'll be like, see very easily. There's nothing here. So, obviously I think everyone knows this, but this is a blind run, which means no spoilers. Please don't tell me anything. I'm almost positive some of the characters that were featured in the, preamble is, not in this game. Because this game is apparently a 3-part game, and I just looked for Trails of the Sky wallpaper and took things that looked interesting. I'm very positive that some of the stuff I took ended up being from the second and the third game, and I sure as hell didn't look close enough to figure out which one was which, because as soon as I start looking for, characters specific to Trails of the Sky 1, I'm gonna find out stuff I don't want to know. So, yeah, there may be characters in the intro that don't actually show up. But let's get this underway. Really? You're gonna make my hat mess up? Why would you do that? Yeah, better. Oh, great. The main character is named Estelle. That's not going to get confusing at all. Cat, please. I can't actually get that. Interesting. That's a little sad. Oh well, I'm not going to mess with it right now. Daddy's really late. And I got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. You say that like it's, does he usually show up whenever he says he's not going to? Hi, cat. Will you stop scratching my chair? Terrorist. This is reminding me, This game is relatively new. I think it was made back in 2006, but it very much is going for like a, oh, not, like Final Fantasy Tactics-esque vibe. I kind of like it. And Cher's gone traveling around the kingdom for some kind of training. And I'm here whining all day. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just pressure my staff a bit before dinner. If I were a dirtier Let's Player, I'd make a comment about that. But I'm not. Hey, I'm home. Wow. Our dad is very refined. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course. It looks like you. That's not fair. I was like, it doesn't look like you have to do a whole lot to take care of this house, but I guess there's a plant up there you have to water. Did you run into any trouble? You didn't get hurt fighting by a bad monster, did you? Wait, the bad monster? Wow. Oh, the bad monsters. Damn it. I was like, oh, game's already over. Our dad killed the bad monster. No, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though. I bought you a present. Don't know how that reminds you of it. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing boat? Sneakers? Something from my training? I don't know. I like that it's not a girly gift, or at least she's not expecting a girly gift. We don't know what it is yet. Maybe I raised you wrong. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and hey, she said sneakers. Sneakers are clothes. I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. Then I have to wash them. Maybe if you got someone else to do the laundry, then it would be better. Enjoy a break when you go play outside. Anyway, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Did you give me a blanket? You're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? Whoa. You got me a boy? I don't know that I signed up for a slavery game. That does not necessarily sound like something that I want to be doing. One second. This being dumb. A little bit. Sorry, my stupid webcam is being stupid. What? Well, here you are. You were just complaining about having to do the laundry, right? Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? Dude, what kind of father figure are you? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. I'm having too much fun with the innuendo in this game. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Wait. I'm a little bit bothered that you actually thought your present was a dead boy. It looks kind of dead if you ask me. Arrgh. Okay, better. Much better. I didn't have any front light on me. And I swear I'll stop fiddling with it in just a second. Probably. Well, treated his wound, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating his kettle of water on the stove, I'll appreciate it. Okay. So we begin our illustrious career into the slave trade. Well, he sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that. That's black hair? That looks like blue to me. I thought it was the main character from Persona 3. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. What is wrong with our dad? Holy crap. I am very bothered by my parents right now. I noticed that I have a dad and not a mom, and I think he's a little bit cracked. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how did you come clean and fess? Yes, why did you bring me a slave boy? Fess up. Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? And why'd you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? I love that. I love that they had her not be able to spell illegitimate. Ghost, that's terrible. Did you betray Mommy? Where are you picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Scheherazade, I assume. Yep, that's right! For heaven's sake, that girl's gonna get me in trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. I don't know what kind of business you do that you meet people and then are just like, okay, you're coming home with me. You don't have a choice. I don't even know his name. Well, of course you don't. No one bothers to learn a slave's name. You give them one. You mean bracer business? Bracer. Whenever you deal in handcuffs and chains, you tell your daughter you deal in bracers. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. I'm bothered that my dad knew that. Who does not learn someone's name but pays attention to their eye color? Well, where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please, just try and rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. What? Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? There's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Interesting. We don't know his name, but he knows our full name. And you're absolutely right. Holy crap, Ghost. I did not... For some reason, Amber meant red to me, but looking at his picture, he is a freaking shadow. Okay, now, here's a bigger question. Why is this girl's shadow a boy? Is this girl Naoto? Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! She literally just jumped him. You're just shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that's just gonna make it longer for your body to heal. Interesting, he knows our dad's full name and doesn't even seem to know he has a daughter. That is a thing. That's something. I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter, in case you couldn't tell by our identical surnames. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Well, now that you mention it... Wait a minute, trying to change this... Dude, quit jumping the poor kid! Can't you tell he's trying to recover? Quit yelling! Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't gonna make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Okay. Yelling at... You say you want him to heal, but apparently you just want him to shut his mouth. Look, jumping on me like that is gonna make things worse. Do I hear Y-E-L-L-I-N-G? Okay, Estelle is a little bit of a brat, but I kind of love her. Just gotta say that. Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it'd be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. You tend to lose. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. 1 second. That is bothering me, the fact that it's not good. Okay. By the way, aren't you, like, forgetting something? Huh? Your name! You know, the thing people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it's unfair and impolite and totally rude not to tell me yours? It seems like the logical thing to do, if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... Oh, do I get to name him? No, I get to have a cutscene. That's almost like naming him. I'm already liking the art style in this game. Yeah, apparently not. What are you talking about? I'm totally voice acting Ghost. Come on. Wonder how much time has passed. It's obviously meant to be a couple of years. Oh god, tarot cards. You are like the number 0. That's an interesting symbol. I can't help but think that gauntlet represents. There's like it's zoomed in on his gauntlet. Man, there are a lot of characters in this game. Holy crap! Hi, kitty. Alright, so there are airships in this game. That's always a positive start. And these airships actually look like airships, as opposed to the Skies of Arcadia, we have boats that just happen to fly. Uh-oh, there's smoke in this game. Don't do it, kids. The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky. Yeah, from what I understand, this series has a whole lot of installments over in Japan, but to date, only this game's been released in the US, and I think they're working on the second game. But it's actually like the 4th in the series or something. At least someone said that in comments, and I believe them. Eggs. It's just so bright in here. I'm not voice acting Aeon. I slept like a... I've never understood that term. You don't... Rocks don't sleep. Hey, Terror. That must mean his dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means that Joshua is still in bed. Well, apparently his name's Joshua. I don't know why it faded out so he wouldn't tell us Joshua. It totally made me think I got to name him. I was going to name him Okiro. Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I better get myself ready to go then too. Apparently Joshua plays the harmonica. Joshua lives in the deep south. Also, Joshua seems like an awfully plain name to be running around with, like, Estelle and... I've already forgotten her dad's name. But her dad's name didn't seem, like... non-esoteric. Nice, Joshua! Bravo! Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. No, I was already up and I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even roosters still have bags under their eyes. I don't know, it looks like the sun is fully out, Estelle. Not that I mind with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber. Wow, someone's got a... very appropriate or a very high opinion of herself. Hey, by the way, I think I'm beautiful. Do you think I'm beautiful? You should totally think I'm beautiful. What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. How wrong you are, Chuck. Whoa! Whoa! We may be the same age, but I'm clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower. Wouldn't you agree? Well, that's a step up from the slave he used to be. Yeah, how fortunate for you. Could at least try and sound this tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. Wow, that sounds like it was written about her, considering her last name is Bright. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. Wish I could play the harmonica like you, John. Well, you can. It just takes practice. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. So are most things. Wow, I just got the double entendre of what I just said. I'm sorry, guys. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. Stop, game. It's just really a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Seriously, game, stop. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for short sports shoes? That's enough to talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated bug collection a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Oh god, I now feel like I have that chick from Twilight Princess in my party. Is it Tabitha, maybe? No, Princess Agatha, that's her name. Hey, Estelle, Joshua. Morning, Dad. Morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? Wow, he got to be, like, non-enslaved status really quick then. Yeah, Cassius, that's right. Cassius, rather Shakespearean. I want both of you to hurry down before it gets cold. Okay. I'm on my way. Now, without I need to get in battle so I can understand how their voices are supposed to sound, because I'm sure I'm butchering it. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling? Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat. Don't forget to pour that energy into your work, too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. There'll be a review of everything we learned up to this point. Ah, crap. Well, I'm starting the game with a test? And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore, either. Yeah, he still will, and you'll still deserve it. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can't only become a junior bracer in the beginning. In other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you, too. That's the spirit. So let's see what you made then, shall we? Let's start a rivalry here, you two. Especially when it's so uneven. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We got a test later today, remember? I know. I hope it's like a tutorial test, not a literal, hey, you played the previous games, right? You know what's going on. Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me you didn't forget about the test. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training. Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap. Totally forgot. Now that you mentioned it, I guess I kind of remember saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'll remember sure we'll manage somewhere or other. Star. What is the star supposed to mean? I have not seen that before in my RPG heritage. I honestly don't know how you survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad! How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear, the two of you act so much alike. Well, whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shella's gonna be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting? I love that transition where they sort of like walk out of themselves to change the scene. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about Rwanda-style scalloped fish and a balsamic vinegar sauce? Hey, Kraken! What's that? I've never played it. Obviously, that's what it says in the title. Someone recommended it to me, and I was ready for another game before I start Ni no Kuni, and this is what got the slot. I think a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. You're right. I just want to see what kind of reaction I can get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How? but I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of Liberal News from the General Goods Store. Oh, well, awesome, Kryken. Then I am listening to your advice. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it. One copy of Liberal News from the General Goods Store. That seems very appropriate with what's happening in the country right now. Interesting. The currency here is called Mira. I wonder what that is a reference to. I just heard something fall off, and I'm pretty sure it's the cat's fault. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. I do like that this game has the apparent main character as a female, and you start with her dad, rather than the opposite, which is generally the case. Work hard and give Shazad my regards. Oh my, I am freaking up. I'm wearing sprint boots. I'm wearing sprint boots now. Well, this exploration has led to nothing. Wait, there's nothing in the clock? There's always something in the clock. I really like the character so far. Estelle is very endearing. Even if I totally thought that her dad was in the slave business. Because, he brought, like, a slave boy home. And then immediately said that it was bracer business. I'm like, bracer is totally a euphemism for, like, handcuffs and chains. And from what I am figuring, I am not... Oh, interesting. If you go near an object you can interact with, it'll just do it. So I don't have to press the button like a madman. That is helpful. Ooh. I can sleep in his bed. Hey, hey. Part of me kind of feels like that this rate of movement is too much, but I'm sure I will get to where I am very appreciative of it. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we've got equipment. So he uses dirt, she uses a birch staff. I totally misread that as a bitch staff for a second. I'm like, that is not appropriate. Does he have a picture? Not that I can access, apparently. Orbment. Oh, that's unfortunate, Ghost. I'll still play it, but I don't understand why there's so many things that are focusing on just one character. I love the interactions between characters, and it's hard to do when you only have one. I mean, sure, you can have repeating characters in the story, but it's just not the same. I like this music already. And wait, there's a new Tales game that isn't Zestria? Zestria's the only one I know of. Oh, there you go, thank you. I do wonder who it was he then. I have to imagine he wasn't Joshua Bright before. That's obviously going to be pretty damn important about who he actually used to be. Well, there's no random encounters, apparently.